What's up, people? We're going to talk about Hotel California, the chords thereof, and maybe ways to start thinking about improvising over the chord changes rather than just playing. I'm sure there are lots of lessons on the internet about exactly how to play all the cool Felder and Walsh leads on this thing, so go get it and go learn all those things, because those are super useful too. But what I'm going to talk about today is more about the song as an abstract harmonic structure, which it's very cool chord changes, and how to think about improvising over it. Or some guidelines to improvise over it. So let's I know we all want to see the guitar, so let's do that. No, don't do that. Oh no. Okay, let's do this first. Okay, phew. All right, great. And here we go. And now you can see it. Okay, great. Okay, this song has very cool chords. If I was playing electric guitar and I wasn't going to capo, even though at the moment I am playing guitar acoustically, I would play something like this. Perhaps this, or perhaps thisy, and then this, and this, and then this, E minor. Let me go through those chord changes again. B minor, it's really F sharp 7, because you're at the 5 chord in B minor. And then A, and then maybe this C-shaped E. Might just play 4 voices like that so that I can avoid the bar and not double the third, right? And then G. Hey, I can do those same set of shapes again. And then E minor, and then back to my F sharp 7. I'm just going to talk about the verse changes. If we get time, we'll also talk about the chorus. Let me go through some other shapes as well, because this sequence descends is a good way to think about it. We get B minor. I'm using this sort of E minor shape of that B minor here at the 7th fret. And then I'm going to use this F sharp 7. You can see it as, again, that C shape. And then A, and then E, and then G, D, and then E minor, and then F sharp. And that's a really good way to see it and look at it, because what happens if we just play those triads is you can see the sequence moving down the neck. In those first 6 chords, you're going to move, not major, minor. You move up a 5th. You're on the B minor chord, and you move up 1/5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to F sharp. And then you move up a 3rd, up a 3rd, up a 5th, up a 3rd, up a 5th. Right? And then finally you break the sequence, E minor, F sharp. And it's a beautiful sequence. You hear this in classical music a lot, but it's not used in pop music very much, or hasn't been in popular music in the last 40, 50 years. So it's one of the reasons why this song is so captivating. This is a really good way to look at it. Let me show you one other way so you can see sort of like E form, A form of the chord, E form, A form of the chord, E form, A form of the chord. I don't like that as much because you don't hear the inner voices moving within the chord changes. If I just arpeggiate the last one, hear it. Yeah, or you could do F sharp. I would probably maybe do, instead of doing that, I'm going to start on that G, G, D, and then I'm going to play an E minor 7th here, right? Because I think that's probably actually an E minor 7th on those those two bars. And so then let's just listen to that. D, E minor 7th, F sharp 7. Beautiful way to learn that and to get that under your hands. I guess the next thing, hearing that voice leading within those changes is what's going to help you to, if you put on a backing track or something, be able to connect from chord to chord. And there's a lot of things to learn. You probably need to learn a bunch of arpeggios and maybe scales, probably even definitely scales. But one thing to note is that this verse part of the tune, it's in B minor. And it moves between actually all of the minor modes. If you've seen some of my videos about the modes from light to dark, the kind of interesting thing about this is that it moves through all of them, with the possible exception of Phrygian. But on that first bar, you're on a B minor and you could be playing natural minor, or you might hear the harmonic minor. But when you get to the second chord, you've got this F sharp, and you're definitely going to be playing B harmonic minor. So you get that third of the chord on the F sharp of the 5 chord. And what's interesting, so there you, hello, wake up. And then you get to the A chord, and suddenly, oh, hey, it's an A chord, so no more A sharp. We're gonna be playing A natural, so we're back to definitely a B natural minor. And then to E. Oh, on that E chord, we now have, if we've been playing natural minor, B minor, we've been playing with this G natural all the way through, in natural minor and also harmonic minor. But now when we get to our E chord, we have a G sharp. So we're going to have the major 6th in B. And so you could think of that as perhaps being in B Dorian, if you like. And then we go up a third. And there we've got our G natural back. We were on G sharp for the E chord, but now we've got our G natural back, so we're back to B natural minor. Right, over that G. And then to D, we don't have to change scale there. We can still be natural minor. Over that D chord. And then E minor, don't have to change, although we might, over that E minor 7th, might start hinting at harmonic minor. Because that's where we're going next, to the F sharp 7. So that we can resolve back to the B minor on the top of the form. So we actually went through, let's see, harmonic minor, natural minor, and Dorian, basically. We didn't actually get to Phrygian. You could, if you wanted to, turn the D chord into a D7 and Phrygianize it if you wanted to. But we'll leave that aside for the moment. More important even than really, well, I won't say more important, I'll say equally important to learning and these modes and thinking about them, not thinking about them, to hearing them, to practicing them, to playing them, to hearing them in your ear, using a drone. The beautiful thing about this, you could just use a BE drone over this whole thing. But what I would recommend doing, if you want to practice internalizing the chord changes, is to do something like this. So I would start with the chords as I was laying them out and arpeggiating them. This is a pretty good version of the model, you know. And just get that in your ear. And do that a bunch of times. And even if you're likely to do this, sing each voice of each string, because learning harmony is about learning the models and how each line moves from one chord to the next, so that you can make smooth lines that connect from one chord to the next. And then, in order to do that, to know where those places are, you need to practice or play, experiment with some arpeggios. So we'll give you some of those. So here is B minor. Whoa. 7, 10, 9, 9, 7, 7, 7, 10, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 10. Take it slow. And then there's your B minor. Here's your F sharp. Oh, with the third in the bass. I guess we'll do the full F sharp 7. So 6, 9, 7, 9, 8, 6, 9, 7, 6, 9, 6, 7, 9, 6, 8, 9, 7. That's still that C-shaped arpeggio in terms of your cage sequence. And then A major. Oh, what am I doing there? Oh, I'm doing 5, 4, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5, 9, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 4, 5. Note this is, an E form from your cage sequence arpeggio. And then we're going to go to another E form. There's 4, 7, 7, 6, 4, 5, 4, 9, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 7, 4. To your sort of G chord, same finger. To an E minor, So I'll spell that one out for you, or show you where the notes are. 3, that's the third of the E minor. 2, 2, 5, 4, 5, 3, 7, 3, 5, 4, 5, 2, 2. And finally back to another F sharp 7 arpeggio. So that's 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 5, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2. There you hear that dominant seventh. You're going to want to learn these arpeggios all over the neck, but I'm just starting with one form of the arpeggio so you could work on those and start to hear the chord progression through that way. In the meantime, you're learning maybe the solos that Felder and Joe Walsh played, and you're learning all of the other parts of the song. You might even learn to play the vocal melody. Would be a good idea to learn to improvise on this song. And maybe we'll come back to this and visit some more of it.